welcome to another episode of DM Live TV, your number one station for business, entrepreneurship, and innovation. We bring you the best stories in town in those areas, and we also bring you interesting insights, wisdom, business advice. And today, once again, I'm privileged to be hosting our resident headmaster, Mr. Dickson Mushabe, who has, a wealth of wisdom, especially in the business world and other facets of life. But today, like we said, we are here for business, entrepreneurship, and innovation. So once again, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tom.
It's good to have you. It's always a pleasure hosting you. Yeah,
it's a pleasure, always.
Always,
Yeah,
and it's fun. So
yeah,
I know before we leave this place, I'll have had a good laugh. Yes.
Yes, glad to be here.
Wonderful. So Dickson, a few days ago, probably maybe 2 weeks or so, you posted something that was very insightful about, businesses not closing just because they've been affected by the pandemic.
Okay.
And you gave some valuable advice about, on who to concentrate on during this process and this season, and not losing heart. So today, I thought that, it'd be a great thing for you to, one, just focus on that part, because there are businesses that are actually struggling outside there.
Yes.
And they are grappling with the idea of shutting down completely.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And perhaps this conversation that we're going to have here could be the stroke of luck, or the encouragement that they needed to just stay afloat and wait it out. Yeah? So without wasting any more time, I'm going to ask you to get right into it. Apart from, focusing on the 20% of your key customers, what other things are there that a business or business person or business entity can do to survive in this season, and then, just set themselves up to thrive in the next season? Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Tom. Of course, it's always nice being here, being home. I love, I love being around guys who stir up, who help me, reason, who help me, think, who help me open up and bless other businesses.
Yes.
So I'm grateful that I'm here.
Yes.
Now, talking about that story that I posted, and I'll just take you through as it was.
Yes.
Of course, we are Hostelite.
Yes.
We manage a web hosting company.
Yes.
And software development. So, and in web hosting, clients renew their domains and hosting every year. So there was this client. Of course, our system and our team send out reminders. A big system sends out reminders to people. Your domain is due in 6 months, in 5 months, 3 months. So we keep notifying them of when the domains are expiring.
Yes.
Excuse me. So now there was this client who is our client for like 3 years.
Yes.
Kind of hosted for 3 years. So they sent them notifications. She kept quiet. The domain expired. She kept quiet, and it was in the middle of COVID. The domain expired.
Yes.
That means their company, their hosting and the website was going to go down. Actually, it had gone down. It had gone down completely.
Yes.
So of course, I received a list of the guys of the clients whose domains had expired and hadn't renewed them in the next, maybe for 2 weeks, no communication, nothing. So I said, I know. Actually, they called her. She didn't even pick. Yeah. So I was like, of course, I knew there's a problem.
Yes.
I knew there was a problem. Like anyone was affected by COVID, most like because they're the tour and travel company. So most like I knew they were hard up and she didn't have what to do.
Yes.
So, and then here was Hostelite requesting for money.
Yes.
Even if they called, there's nothing because she didn't have the money.
Yes.
So I reached out to her. She picked my call. I asked her, I know my team and our system has been sending you notifications. You've not responded. And asked her, how can we be of help?
Wow.
I said, how can we be of help? And let me just pause there. And I ask you, a service provider, when was the last time you called your client and asked them how can you be of help to them? Is your call always asking for money? Can you normalize calling to say hello to your clients?
I know.
Yeah, normalize saying hello to your clients. Normalize calling not to just speak money but find out how they are doing. It's very, very critical in this development. It's critical in maintaining relationships with your clients.
Yes.
So back to the story, when I asked her, how can I help? How can I be of help? She told me, Dickson, you know what? There's nothing can help me because I'm closing this company.
So she had made a decision.
Yes, it's okay.
Bad business.
Yeah, but don't give me any help.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm closing the company. And I told her, why? Why are you closing? Because this is a company which has been running for 4 years, okay, as far as I know.
Yes.
And my passion is in startups living to see their next birthday.
Yes.
That's what drives me.
Yes.
And if you woke me up in the night and ask me what makes you happy, I'll just tell you, you know what, I wish a startup would survive,
grow and
grow.
thrive.
Yes.
Yes.
When I started made 10 years, I was so excited.
Yes.
I was so excited. I want to see many startups make 10 plus years.
Yes.
When she told me she was closing, I felt so bad. I told her. She said, actually, we're not making any money. It's been very many months. We're a tour and travel company. We don't do any ticketing, any travel, so I'm sorry, but we are closing. So don't worry. Don't help me.
Don't help me.
I just told her, this is just a season. She said, yes, but it's a long season. I told her, yes, it's a long season, but it's still what? A season. She didn't believe me. She didn't. I said, Dickson, don't worry. But me, I knew. Of course, she thought like any other salesperson.
Yes,
I was trying to see how I can milk the little that's left. But you see, I told her, don't close your. She even told me that even my son, my sons were telling me to hang in there. But let me tell you, I cannot add in any more money into this company which is not making any money right now. We are hard up, we're trying to survive. I can't. I told her, you know what? I'm going to give you an offer because I don't want you to close your company. Please, don't close this company.
Yes.
I'm going to help renew your domain name, renew your hosting, and I will. Your site is going to come back to life and start running.
Yes.
We are not going to demand you, but whenever things stabilize, whichever amount of money you get, just pay us. Whichever amount of money, that's what I'm giving you.
Yeah.
And whenever you get it,
You can pay.
she was like, "Wow, you've really helped me." I said, "Okay, Dickson, I think that's fine, please. That's fine." At least she even never thought about that because she had deleted the company.
Yes.
So they don't close this company.
So now here you are giving it a new lease of life.
Yes, exactly. So I told her, do not close the company. I'm going to renew your website,
Yes.
renew the hosting for 1 year,
Yes.
and please, you'll pay whenever you get money. Of course, she first didn't believe a bit. She said, okay.
It sounded like it was too
Too
good to be
good to be true. Like, Dickson, what does Dickson want? What does Dickson want? Yeah. I told her, no, it's okay. I'm saving your company.
Yeah.
I know it's a season, and it's going to end.
It will end.
It will end at whatever time it will end. So I don't want you to start afresh when the season is over.
Yes.
That's what I'm giving you.
Yes.
She was so excited. She was happy finally. She said, okay, Dickson, fine, thank you. We called it quits, and her site was renewed,
Yes.
up and running. She was happy. Now, when I wrote that story, she had just sent in the first installment
Imagine that.
of the payment. You get?
Yes.
So she had sent in the money because now COVID has subsidized a bit.
Yes.
It started making money. She sent in the money. So when she sent in the money, we talked. She said, by the way, Dickson, I'm not calling you for any other thing, but for saving my company. That's the reason I'm calling you. We even got a business recently, and we are working. That's why.
Imagine that.
Yeah. She said, I'm not calling you for anything. Thank you for the concessions, but above all, you saved my company, which I was writing off. So, you who is viewing, are you service provider or you whichever company, how many businesses have you saved? Clients pay you day in, day out.
For years.
For years. How many have you saved? Just I was saying, yeah, you provider who is out there, you know, how many businesses have you saved? How many of your clients can come up and say, you know what, that guy or that company saved me.
My business.
Yes, yeah, I know I gave them money for 5 years, but the day things were bad,
They stayed on board.
Yes, exactly. They understood my.
They still enabled me to.
You know, they understood my pain.
Yes.
They understood my pain, and I would never leave them.
So I have a question, Dickson,
Please.
around that. You know, they talk about, I've had people, and also from experience, how when you give, it comes back full circle.
Yes.
I feel that based on this, well, like what you just shared, that you know, you gave this person a concession,
Yes.
and their company, by giving them that concession, their company came back to life. But you didn't only give them a concession; you even renewed their
domain name.
Yes,
and,
which has a cost attached to it,
yes,
even to you as an
exactly,
organization.
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
So you basically gave back to your client, and your client was able to survive, came back, started to pay back, but most importantly, they were grateful.
Yes.
So the thing, I'm just trying to see how, you know, to have a heart for giving, and then how that, you know, plays into customer care, customer retention, and continuity. Maybe you could.
Yes. You know, we spend so much money acquiring new clients.
Yes.
You know, that's well, it's good, but I would rather spend the little money maintaining the one whom I already have.
Yes.
Because they're already sold in.
Yes.
So I can, if I maintain that relationship properly, I'll end up
Happy.
I'll end up happy, and the client will end up happy, and they will give you more money, more business.
Yes.
So I'd rather innovate around you.
Yes.
If I give you a t-shirt, at least tomorrow I bring you a shirt, and I bring you a suit, I bring you a tie, and I bring you. So I make sure you're the guy. I'm the guy you think about every day. Because I call you to find how you're doing. I call you to find if all is well. You know, the customer relationship management is critical and key. And knowing your client inside out, what they're going through, the stage at which they are. It's very possible that your clients are celebrating 5 years and you don't know. You also read it in the papers.
I guess that's where KYC, know your customer.
Know your customer is very critical.
Yeah.
Imagine if you sent a card on their 5th anniversary of the company. Or imagine if you sent whether sweets or a cake, whatever it is.
Just to celebrate.
Just celebrate. Just small things. They would feel loved Even if it's priced low, even if it's a low price, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is the feeling that you thought about them, you know them, and you appreciate that they're giving you business.
Exactly.
You see. So now, as I conclude that story of that lady,
Yes.
she's now remaining with just one installment and little money, by the way. She got the money.
Yes.
She's paying. She's almost finishing.
Yes.
But above all, she's happy that her business did not die. Yeah.
Yes.
Her sons are happy
Yes.
that someone stood in. At the time, their mother was not willing to renew the hosting and move on with the business. And maybe at this time we can go into a few tips on businesses that are struggling.
Yes.
Or
Business survival.
Yes, just survival tips right now.
Yeah.
Uli saying stuff is tight. It's really tight. What do you do as a business? Yeah, times are tight. The financials are really tight. Companies have laid down employees.
Yes.
Okay, the number one thing you need to do right now, look at your expenses. As a company, look at your expenses and try as much as possible to reduce your expenses.
Yes.
It's not time for wage. It's not time for fun. It's not time for buying expensive things, being extravagant. No, it's not. It can wait.
Yeah.
It can wait. So reduce your expenses to the maximum.
Yes.
If you've been having two guards,
Reduce them to one.
to one guard,
Yeah.
try as much as possible to reduce your expenses. You can look at your expense book and say, no, this can wait.
Yes.
This can wait. This can wait. This can wait. Then innovate around number 2. Innovate around your existing clients.
Yes.
By the way, that very post, I received an email, a message. Then a lady asked me, Dickson, okay, you're telling us not to die, to innovate around our clients.
Yes.
But mine was a kindergarten.
Up to now, the kindergarten are still.
Yes. So,
yeah.
how do you say that a kindergarten can innovate? Because it was closed, there's no school. So
either the children are there
or they're not there. And even the government almost actually they put a stop on kindergarten.
Yeah, they actually did.
So he told me, Dickson, what do you have to say? I was like, wow, it was a nice question. But I gave her an example.
Yes.
And maybe it can work for. I know the school.
Yes.
Where it was we wanted to buy land.
Yes.
Wanted to buy land or make some investment. Then a parent initiated and requested for people who would like to pay school fees for the terms ahead. And so, want to buy land, but we don't have money.
Yes.
So, if you're willing that you can pay school fees for the next 2 terms,
2 terms or 3 terms.
Yeah, 3 terms. Deposit money here. The school buys land, and your kids will what? We will
just go to school. Yes.
How I told her, it cannot be you, the proprietor, bring that suggestion. No, it must be a parent. Yes, to mobilize fellow parents to see how they can salvage the situation.
Yes.
So, if you're in kindergarten, look around your parents. There is something that
can be born out of.
There is always something that can be done.
And also definitely now when you speak about innovation, we cannot ignore technology.
Yes.
Because I'm sure there are parents who are willing to still, pay that school dues and have that service delivered.
Exactly.
Or
online.
Yes. Or even, work with your teachers and deliver the service in the home.
Yes, exactly.
So really, we don't mean to make it sound that easy. We don't know. We're just saying we're thinking
it's not easy.
So it may not be easy. But however,
I think what we are doing here is to stir up your mind.
Yes.
Is to make you think of what other things can you do.
Exactly.
As opposed to spending the whole night crying, you know. No, there is something you can do.
Yes.
There is something you can do. Just look around, you know. Look around. There is always something you can do.
Yes.
Then, apart from innovating around your existing clients, because if you had a truck, or if you had a van that was ferrying students, schools are closed, you can ferry cargo. You can, it's not cast in stone. remove the seats, put them at home, ferry cargo.
Yes.
When the schools resume, you'll put the seats back.
Yeah.
The shuttle. You get so.
Yeah.
It's if it was for tourists, remove remove the chairs. You know, remove the chairs. Yes,
food truck or
yes,
whatever.
exactly. Carry food, carry what, you know, carry anything and survive for that day.
Yes.
And maybe this is very critical, and I hope I bring it out the way I feel it should come out. Maybe I hope it's understood the way I feel it should be understood. Organizing your clients in terms of sizes.
Yes.
You see, if you have 100 clients, it's very possible that 20% of those 100 clients actually pay you 80% of your money. If you remained with only those 20% clients, you would actually survive and thrive.
True.
So now look at your top 20% clients. Who are those guys? Now those clients, it should be known that when they sneeze, when they say jump,
you jump.
You actually ask how high.
How high?
Yeah. Say jump like this. You ask how high. But say, well, how high can I jump?
Yes.
Yes. Now look for those two paying clients, 20%. Pamper them. Make sure they are happy. Make sure they have no reason to look for another provider. And you will survive.
Yes.
I'm not saying ignore the other 80. No. But if you're to make a choice on who to spend 6 hours servicing, it should be that
20%.
That top client.
Yeah.
Because that top client is equivalent to 10 of these. So you have that client happy, and make sure they are not at any one time looking for a new provider.
That's right.
Yeah. Then then maybe the third tip, if you're a provider or a company like us, try as much as possible not to lose your clients because of a season. Innovate, if it means slashing your costs, if it means negotiating, but don't lose your clients because you will need them after the season. So do not lose any of your clients in this season. Do everything in your means possible. Reduce your cost, reduce your profit margin. Do everything possible to make sure you don't lose
your clients.
These clients.
As long as you're not making losses.
Exactly. Yeah, and asking.
Yes.
Ask. And it's two-way.
Yes.
Me, the service provider, I will ask my client, how are you?
Yes.
How is everything?
Yes.
How can I be of help?
Yes.
And you,
the
customer, please ask
the service provider.
Yeah, can you help me reduce by 30%?
Yes.
Or can I pay you in installments now? Things are bad.
Yes. Yes.
You lose nothing by asking.
True.
And you gain everything. You see, by asking. So ask your provider, ask for concessions, ask for good payment plans, you know. Ask. You lose nothing. And like I mentioned, it's basically two-way.
Exactly.
And maybe finally.
Yes.
Celebrate life.
You know, that thing of celebrating life is relative, so you may want to elaborate on it because you see, you've just been saying don't spend on expense, like, you know, cut down your expenses, what? Now the final one is spanner in the works, by the way, celebrate your life. So someone may say, what is going on here? Yes.
Let me tell you guys, nothing beats the free breath that we have. the fact that you're alive,
Yes.
the fact that you're breathing,
Yes.
the fact that you can talk, the fact that it's let me tell you, choose to celebrate life, whether you frown, whether you spend the whole day gloomy, you will not change very many things.
Yes.
You'll not take COVID in just one day. So choose to celebrate life. I'll give you an example of radio station presenter, DJs and TV presenters. Anyway,
Like us.
It's not that there are no problems. No,
Yeah.
guys have issues.
Yes.
Guys have issues.
Many.
Many issues. But they choose to celebrate the moment they are
Yes.
with you. They want to give you life. They want to
Yes.
help you with. Even pastors,
Yes. Thank you. They also have
they have issues.
multiple
They have
problems.
pressures.
Yes.
But you know, they choose. It's a choice. You choose to celebrate the simple things in life that you have.
That's right.
So I want to say, please celebrate life. Of course, as you reach your cost, still celebrate life.
Still make a provision.
Yes,
To,
yes,
to enjoy.
yeah, you know, yeah. But otherwise, it's been a tough time.
Yeah.
It's been a very, very tough time, and we pray that this season comes to pass.
Yes.
And of course, we'll be back next time, giving you other tips. But for now,
Yes.
Tom.
All right. Thank you so much, our own resident headmaster,
Yes.
for those very
Yes.
many words of wisdom. And thank you, our viewers, for keeping it locked on DM Live TV. If you haven't subscribed, go down there, click on that subscription button. Make sure you also click on the bell to make sure that when an episode comes out, you are the first to get to know about it. And we'll keep bringing you the best of the best in this segment. Thank you and good night.
You know what what I almost said?
No.
I said for DM Live TV, I'm Dickson Mushabe.
I know. Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, that is your headmaster, Mr. Dickson Mushabe.
Signing out.
Signing out.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. And I'm your show host, Thomas Desige.
All right.
Yeah.